Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today what we're going to discuss is how to grow a service-based business on Instagram. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn that bell notification on so you get alerted every time I post a new video. And remember, I post every Wednesday at 7 p.m. 2 videos a week. So make sure you don't miss out. So the first thing you need to do, the first number one important thing in order to grow your service-based business on Instagram is make sure you have a professional profile. Now, a professional profile, you need to make sure you have lovely highlights. You need to make sure you have a cohesive feed. You also need to make sure that everything is beautiful. Now when I say beautiful, it looks professional, so when your audience goes onto your page, they know this is what you do and this is how you can benefit them. So please make sure you do that. And the benefit of a professional page, so for example a creator page or a business page on Instagram, is that your audience will take you seriously. Now, if you are someone who literally, you're not really on Instagram, but you say that you have a specific business and this is what you do, but you're not actually showing people what you're doing, how do you expect them to even take you seriously? So please make sure you need to make sure everything is looking good. But as we continue on the video, I'm going to make sure I give you so much different tips today that you can implement and do straight away. So tip number 2, make sure you have highlights on your Instagram page. Highlights are super important in anything that you do on Instagram, because you're showing people what is it that you do, and all these specific posts that you post on your story, you can keep it for life, or as long as you have Instagram on your highlights. So for example, here's an example of some tips on what you should have for your highlights. So your services. What service do you provide to your client? When your client comes to you, they're going to want to know what service you provide. So the number one thing that you need to show is your highlight of the services and what you do and how you can help them and how you can either transform their life or make things better for them. And the list goes on, but you know what I'm saying. Tip number 3, make sure your pictures are HD. Guys, honestly, I can't tell you how important it is in order for your pictures to be HD or your videos to be HD. Now look, let me take you back and let me just give you an example. Imagine you're going to try and find a business coach like myself. Instagram right here, it's Abby Oniru. But yeah, I'm on Instagram. Imagine you're trying to find a business coach on Instagram and I have blurry pictures. I have pictures where, it's just not looking good at all. You're not going to want to pay me. You're going to think to yourself, well, if she can't even, have a lovely Instagram, why should I purchase from her? Right? So you need to make sure that your HD videos or photos are amazing. Also, invest in your equipment. So for example, I use my iPhone 12. So look, you can either, get a camera to take pictures, but honestly, I use my iPhone. And make sure if you've got like an iPhone 6, 7, you need to upgrade if you want to use your iPhone, which is why it's important to invest in your equipment. Okay, so make sure you do that. The next thing I want to say is as well, when you have HD photos, your audience connects with you even more, and guess once again, they will take you seriously and they believe that you have pride in your work and you're giving us what we want, so we'll be happy to invest in you, because it's like you're investing in your Instagram. If you can't invest in your Instagram is your beautiful profile. So if you can't invest in that, why would they invest with you? Doesn't make sense. So make sure you do that. Tip number 4, make sure you do hashtags. Hashtags are amazing on Instagram, and I need you guys to really take this in. You need to do your due diligence around hashtags and what hashtags work for you and what hashtags don't work for you. Because on Instagram, they give you different ways in order to grow And you need to utilize all of these things. Some people go onto Instagram and never even put hashtags either in their caption or their comments on Instagram. But how do you expect to grow if you're not even using these free tips, these free tools that Instagram is literally giving you on a platter? But you need to make sure you do your due diligence around your hashtags. Make sure you're hashtagging right. Make sure you look at your insight with your hashtags. We're going to actually talk about insights soon. But yeah, that's another story. But make sure you look at the hashtags and know exactly what you need to do in order to grow your Instagram. Because hashtags is a lovely free tool for you to use on Instagram. So please make sure you use it wisely. Tip number 5, make sure you have a cohesive feed. A cohesive feed is everything for Instagram. And the reason why I say it's everything for Instagram is because you want your audience to come to your page and it looks professional, it's pleasing to the eye. All of these things make sure buyers basically be like, wow, this person's really doing a lot on Instagram. This is amazing. I want to follow. I'm telling you, it literally takes 10 seconds for your audience to either follow you or not follow you at all. So you need to make sure your page is looking so good that people will be happy to even follow your page because maybe they're gaining value or the services that you provide or whatever it is. Number 6, make sure you use influencers. So if you want to grow your Instagram, there's different influencers that you can use also. So what I would do is I would see different influencers that I can use in order to show my business off. So my services that I provide to my audience, I'll literally have different influencers promote it for me. Or let's say, for example, you're a car service. Let's say that you have a picture beside and the influencer's there and you're smiling beside him. This is a trick that I see a lot of people do. That gives you more of, thumbs up. People are excited. Oh my gosh, this person's using their services. Let me. It's like a follow train. And this is what people do. That's why people actually use influencers. So that is a good tip for you to do. And also, you don't need to actually pay them for them to do it. All you need to do is provide them a free service and tell them I'm willing to do X, Y, Z if you need help in that because I need to promote my business, rather than you actually giving them money in order to promote your stuff. Because when you're starting new, you do not want to spend money on influencers because sometimes you pick the wrong influencers, those people aren't even your audience, and then you don't even get follows from it nor any business from it. So you need to make sure you're wise with how you do it. Make sure you do your due diligence once again around that so you know exactly what to do. And finally, tip number 7 today. Make sure everything that you're doing, you have an Excel sheet on the amount of people that you're reaching out to. Some people may charge you, some people may not. Some pages you may go on to and say, how much is this and how much is that? An Excel sheet will make you feel so organized. Everything is there, all the data, all the numbers that you need in order to know who is cheapest, who is more expensive, who you're going to want to invest in and who you're not going to want to invest in. But I will say make sure you do everything organic first. I personally will do everything organic first. And then once I'm actually making sales, and I can use that money to invest in influencers if they're a right fit for your business. And lastly, even though I said finally, lastly what I want to say as well, having a creator page or a business page, you get to see your insights on Instagram. And insights are super important on Instagram because it shows you if your hashtags are working, how many people that your picture has reached, what is working, what is not, what you need to improve in. All of these little things will really help you in order to grow your service-based business. So you need to make sure you use all of these things because you know what, guys? Instagram is not as easy as you think it is sometimes. People make it seem like, by click of a button, you just get known and boom, 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 you get a lot of followers, but it doesn't work like that. I'm sorry to break the news. You need to make sure you do your due diligence around everything. You need to start planning things. All of these things all work hand in hand. So you need to make sure you do that. So guys, this is the end of the video today. Please make sure before we leave, make sure you comment down below. Tell me what is it that you think. Was it good? Give us a thumbs up if you feel like this was beneficial for you. And tell me, What do you want me to be posting on a daily basis so I can create that content for you? And guys, for more information about this, I want you to watch this next video, and this will show you how to scale your service-based business on Instagram. So make sure you click that button, and then you will know more about how to grow your service-based business on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. This was Abby.